I want to share with you the latest updates on Real Madrid as of today, June 30th, 2025. And trust me, there's no chance you'll be bored. We've got official news, hot rumors, behind-the-scenes insights, and even a touch of football gossip. Negotiations with Benfica over Alvaro Carreras have suddenly stalled. What's happening with this wing talent? David Alaba, on his way out? We'll find out if he's really being offered to a Turkish club. Antonio Rudiger? Still the rock of the defense or already tempted by Saudi millions? Everything's here. From comments by Xabi Alonso and Florentino Perez to insider info from Fabrizio Romano, AS, Cadena SER, and Tribuna. Big names, real emotions, and sky-high stakes. Several Spanish and Portuguese sources, including Cadena SER, Goal, Real Madrid Confidential, and AS, have confirmed. Negotiations over Alvaro Carreras' transfer from Benfica to Real Madrid have effectively stalled. Despite expectations that the deal would be completed shortly after the Club World Cup, as of June 30th, 2025, no official offer has been sent by Madrid to Lisbon. This was confirmed by Benfica president Rui Costa, who emphasized that the club is open to negotiations but is waiting for something concrete. According to Cadena SER and Goal.com, the current uncertainty is causing frustration within Carreras' camp. It is noted that Madrid has shown far less determination and financial commitment than it did in recent deals for Alexander-Arnold and Huijsen. While both sides are interested in the transfer, talks have not yet moved into an active phase. Real Madrid is expected to offer a sum close to the release clause, around $50 million. However, according to Tribuna and Reddit, Madrid is either offering less or insisting on installment payments, which is causing disagreements. Inside Benfica, the stance remains firm. No discounts and only full compliance with financial demands. Within Carreras' camp, there is also a growing sense of uncertainty. According to AS and managing Madrid, his role in the national team's recent matches was minimal, which may indicate that Benfica no longer sees him as a key part of the project. Nevertheless, the player has not been released, and the club wants to retain control until the end of competitions. Real Madrid's tactical interest is clear. Xabi Alonso is looking for a player to fit a system with 3 central defenders, where Carreras can operate as a wing specialist. The current alternatives, Fran Garcia and Ferland Mendy, lack the versatility needed for this new tactical setup. Friends, I'd like to ask you to support this video with a like and a comment. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. While the voiceover is done with the help of AI, the script and video editing are created by a real person to make it as interesting as possible for you. Thank you for your support, and let's keep going. Alongside the stalled negotiations for Alvaro Carreras, uncertainty is also growing around another Real Madrid defensive veteran, David Alaba. According to AS442 and Defensa Central, the Austrian is going through perhaps the most difficult period of his career. As of now, he has become only the 5th-choice center-back, behind Rudiger, Huijsen, Militao, and the young Asensio, and is seriously losing competition even to the rising star Joan Martinez, in whom the club sees a key figure for the future. The main reason isn't just age. Alaba turned 33 on June 24th, but also a series of serious injuries. After tearing his ACL, he suffered complications with the meniscus, then a calf muscle injury, and most recently, a torn soleus. All of this has kept Alaba out of action for nearly the entire 2024-25 season. He played only 599 minutes across all competitions and completely missed the Club World Cup, effectively ending his relevance in Real Madrid's current project. The player's contract runs until 2026, and his salary, nearly $19.5 million per year, significantly restricts the club. According to Transfer Feed, Real Madrid has no plans to offer a contract extension, and as reported by Sportskita and Football Today, the club is already actively exploring ways to offload this financial burden. In this context, Ajanspor and Tribuna.com reported that Alaba's agents have offered him to Turkish club Galatasaray. However, Istanbul is not ready to make a decision yet. The club is carefully reviewing the player's medical file and potential costs. Sportsmole and SI.com confirm that no formal offers have been made so far. Although Alaba wants to stay at Real Madrid, the club no longer sees him as a key figure. On the contrary, management views his potential departure as a strategic opportunity to free up resources for new signings. Thus, as reported by AS, Goal, Tribuna, and Sportskita, The situation with David Alaba remains unresolved. Real Madrid is seeking to lighten its wage bill and reinforce the defense, while Alaba faces a choice: remain at the club without any real chance of playing time, or accept a new challenge and secure his place in his national team's major tournament plans. It is expected that in the coming weeks Real Madrid will continue offering Alaba to other clubs, and if a deal with Galatasaray falls through, other options may emerge from Austria or even MLS. One thing is clear: David Alaba's era in Madrid is gradually coming to an end. While questions continue to swirl around Alvaro Carreras and David Alaba, there is another defensive figure at Real Madrid around whom the club is determined to maintain full clarity: Antonio Rudiger. Despite rumors and media speculation, both the player and the Real Madrid management are presenting a clear stance. Rudiger is staying at the club and may even sign a new contract soon. As reported by SABC Sport and AS, the German defender personally dismissed rumors of a possible move to Saudi Arabia just 3 weeks ago. Rudiger's current contract with Real runs until 2026, and the player has emphasized his intention to remain with the team at least until the end of the deal. According to Transfer Feed, Rudiger is indeed interested in ending his career in the Middle East, but only in the distant future. Journalist Florian Plettenberg has also confirmed that the 33-year-old feels confident in Madrid, is happy with his role at the club, and is not considering a transfer, neither in the winter nor in the summer. OneFootball, SI.com, and Sportskita also report that he has been offered a new contract until 2028, with improved financial terms and bonuses for consistency and contributions to the team's defense. Nevertheless, a bit of intrigue arose when Sports Illustrated spotted Rudiger at an informal dinner with Fernando Hierro, the sporting director of Al Nassr. Marca quickly clarified that the meeting was private and no transfer discussions took place. However, the very fact of the encounter gave rise to speculation in Arabic and Spanish media. According to Madrid Barcelona and Yahoo Sports, Real Madrid would not stand in the way of Rudiger's departure if a truly significant offer were to arrive, and if the club already had an adequate replacement lined up. But currently there is no such scenario. On the contrary, Xabi Alonso sees Rudiger as the defensive leader for the coming seasons, especially given Alaba's physical instability and Huijsen's ongoing adaptation process. Rudiger's physical condition, according to AS and frwikipedia.org, has recovered. He overcame recent muscle spasms and took part in a friendly match against Juventus. Prior to that, he missed part of the spring phase of the season due to a knee injury and served a 7-match suspension after an incident in the Copa del Rey final. However, he is now fully ready for the start of preseason training. Real Madrid is not just building a team, it's shaping a new era, where veterans like Rudiger stand alongside fresh talents like Mastantuono, a defensive overhaul, measured transfer decisions, and a targeted pursuit of young stars. All of this makes the summer of 2025 one of the most intriguing in recent years for the Madrid club. Subscribe so you don't miss a single twist in this transfer saga. More exclusives, rumors, breaking news, and surprise turns lie ahead. This is Real Madrid. Here, anything is possible.